Now I'd like to move on to the keynote address from our minister, our new minister in the Ministry of Blue Economy. And this is a son of the soil, a true son of the soil. Honorable Abner Perez is in the possession of an associate's degree in economics and has 8 years' experience in the banking industry. He's an entrepreneur of 25 years and an employer of over 80 persons with his own bakery. Commendable, huh? Surely playing his role. Minister Perez has been actively involved in his community, San Pedro and Burgess Key, and has acted in various leadership capacities, such as the president and vice president of the Business Association of the Ambergris Key, president of the Ambergris Key Chamber of Commerce, and president of the Bakers Association. Minister Abner Perez is no stranger to public service. He has brought two P's together, politics and his passion for his country. His endurance to serve his country has garnered him a seat in the political arena. He sits as our Minister of Blue Economy, and he is a fishing enthusiast. He's an avid diver. That certainly speaks to passion, right? This new portfolio is much in alignment with his keen interest and appreciation of the waters of the country, his understanding of the sustainability of the environment and sustainable growth and use of the aquatic resources and the fishing industry. Minister Perez remains mindful of the balance in preserving the aquatic environment while sustainably using its resources. In 8 months, Minister Perez and his team has extensively embarked on the mission, familiarizing himself with various keys, reserves, fishing waters, stakeholders, partner agencies, both in NGO sector and in the public sector. Minister Perez brings to the Ministry of Blue Economy and Civil Aviation leadership skills that are central to meeting a mandate that he is aggressively pursuing. The ministry brags on its extensive work to realize its strategic plan, and we are proud to welcome Honorable Minister Abner Perez for the keynote address. Minister Perez.
Thank you for that kind introduction there, Master Semanis. And I guess the protocols has been established, but I'd like to acknowledge still the members here of the panel, fisher folks, everyone there is watching us. That thank you so much. 3 decades ago, the government of Belize decided to protect the Coxcomb Basin, showing that the area was an important habitat for jaguars, the great predator of Belize. Today, I am pleased to say that our Ministry of the Blue Economy and Civil Aviation is taking another such bold move forward for the great predators of our seas, sharks. Sharks are fished all over the world to provide a variety of products. In Belize, sharks have been fished for generations. They supply meat and use almost in their entirety, from their fins down to their liver oil. Sharks are also valuable to our tourism industry. Many visitors dive our amazing barrier reef and atolls, hoping for a glimpse of a reef shark. Many tourists flock to visit famous shark dive sites in Belize, such as Gladden Spit, Shark Ray Alley, and Blue Hole, to name a few, to capture a moment with sharks that will become great memories they will share for years. In many parts of the world, sharks have been depleted because shark fishes have not been managed adequately. Sharks are slow to mature and have few offsprings. Many sharks live for decades and some for centuries. Yes, you heard right, centuries. This means that there is only a very small amount of shark catch that can be sustained without driving the population toward extinction. Our fisheries department recognizes that Belize has a small-scale shark fishery that requires proper management. In response to this, the department convened a multi-stakeholders national shark working group in 2005 to develop a plan of action for the conservation of sharks and make recommendations to the government for the appropriate policies and regulations to be put in place. Today, we celebrate this collaboration. Most recently, recommendations made by this group have resulted in Cabinet's approval of a statutory instrument that will see increased efforts in the protection and preservation of our sharks in Belize. Belize is blessed to have 3 of only 4 coral atolls in the Western Hemisphere: Turneffe, Glover's Reef, and Lighthouse Reef. These offshore coral reef systems are important habitat for sharks in Belize. The National Shark Working Group recommended that these atolls become protected areas for sharks. The new shark regulations will therefore prohibit shark fishing in these areas, creating a 1,500 square mile refuge for these animals, the coxcomb of the sea. We are confident that many species of sharks will benefit from these new protections. Protecting the atolls for sharks is a wonderful step forward, but the ministry also recognizes that some sharks, such as the great hammerhead and tiger sharks, migrate over hundreds or thousands of miles. It is important that we understand where they move so that we can develop management partnership between our nation and our neighbors. The new cooperative shark tagging program aims to fill these knowledge gaps. The cooperative shark tagging program is a new collaboration between shark fishers, Belize Department of Fisheries, and Mote Marine Laboratory in the United States. This group will tag a wide variety of shark species in Belize in order to provide information on their movements. The fishers are sharing their expert knowledge about how to catch sharks and are providing vessel support services to the researchers. The fishing communities of Belize produce some of the world's best captains and crews, and their expertise provide researchers better access to sharks for the study. The Mote Marine Laboratory research team will bring their expertise in the use of the latest animal tracking technology to study shark movements to share with fisheries and the National Shark Working Group. For some species, the team's goal will be to see if certain sharks stay within the coxcomb of the sea for their entire life. For other species, the goal will be to learn about their migrations across international borders. At the innovative and exciting Ministry of Blue Economy, one of our guiding principles is that science should be shared with all Belizeans. Some of the sharks that are being tracked will therefore be placed on the internet, courtesy of the Shark Research Organization. Every Belizean will be able to go online and follow the lives of some of these incredible predators. I was very interested to see Dr. Chapman's presentation showing the movements of 4 of these very special creatures. Without a doubt, we are excited to be a part of this initiative. With guidance from the resource managers, the researchers, and the fishers working together towards a shared goal, I am certain that good governance will ensure sharks to continue to play an important role in blue economy of Belize for generations to come. I thank you.